Okay. Alright guys, we are live. Cool. So we have arms, we do have arms and legs today. And there's a weird combo for a lot of people, like arms and then legs. But told you, I do a split that I just made myself. I don't do like push-pull legs or anything that most, other people do. Because a lot of people do what's like, optimal. Which works for them is fine, it's cool. The thing is, the main point in what you want to do is what you can be hella consistent in. And if you can't be consistent in it, then it's not a great thing. So that's why I do what I do. Okay, so we were going with 60, I believe. It was 60, I believe. Which is not an easy weight for me at all. Not 14, but it's alright. Oh, I'm listening to some Looney Tunes music. I'm listening to literally, what is it? I think it's the soundtrack from Tangled right now. I think that's what I'm listening to. Like, seriously. I mean, anyways, as I was saying, you need to be sticking to something you can actually stay consistent to, because if you don't, it will be optimal for a little bit. Like, say, push-pull legs, whatever you do. I think that's a 6-day split, just push-pull legs, push-pull legs. If you do that, consistently is fine, it's efficient, is good. But if you can't stick to it, then the problem becomes consistency. And consistency will always beat efficiency. Every time, over and over. That's what your body reacts to, consistency. Think about anything you really do, it's like evolution is, a consistent thing happening in the environment that causes animals, humans even, to adapt to, the environment over years and years. Your body reacts to change very, very gradually. Like, even with muscle. It's like you don't lift a 30 kg dumbbell one time in your life, and then boom, you just jacked and you look like Johnny Bravo. That's not how Bravo, right? I guess it depends on accent, but you don't just look like that after 2 seconds of lifting. You don't pick up a dumbbell, lift it once and magically transform, Your body reacts to change, There's so many different, like, intricate little things you have to do to actually, feed that change. And it takes a long time to do. So, your body reacts to it. One second, my camera's being weird, but your body reacts very slow. It's like slow motion almost. Your body's like got a lag to it, It's like you do something, you keep doing it, then your body starts reacting, starts actually moving, starts building the muscle that you need. It doesn't just do it after one time. I guess it's a double-edged sword, because it's like, you know, if it happens one off, then your body's like, you know, I don't really need this, you know. But if it happens consistently over and over and over, and it just keeps happening, that's when your body's like, you know, actually we might need to change something here, you know. So same thing with fat, you know, storage and all that stuff. It's like you can eat dirty one day, it really won't affect much. But if you keep doing over and over and over, then your body's like, all right, man, you know, I can't just keep this up. I need to, you know, store this somewhere, and it starts storing fat, or it starts losing it, you know, whatever you're doing. So it reacts in like slow motion. That's why I say, you know, you can train 100%, like absolutely like kill it in the gym, absolutely destroy your muscles one day in the week. But if you compare it to someone who maybe it's in 40 to 50% effort, but they do it over 4 to 5 days in a week, the person who does it 4 to 5 days is going to beat the person who goes all out one day a week. That's what I mean, consistency will beat it every single time. But when you pair efficiency with consistency, you get a beast combo. Anyways, I need to get next set, because I'm yapping a little bit. That's activating the nerve issue, like my left arm there, which is not great. If I did dumbbell like actual reps, this would be like horrible. Not great. That might be because of my drop roll as a waiter. I'm normally holding like a bunch of glasses, like on my left hand or palm even, and that's activating the same thing. And that's why probably it's a little bit more affected right now, because I've just had some work days back to back. And so it's hefty on the left arm there. Anyways, today we had a really exhausting day, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously we get up and we go straight to work, you know, get everything done there, which is you know, I think it was a 7-hour shift or so. I get home, barely get to sit down, because I'm like, well shit, now I'm gonna do my bag work. And honestly, I do get carried away with bag work just because I enjoy it a lot. You know, it's like, it's fun to me, almost a bit of a hobby. You know, it's a discipline in it, but it's also a hobby. But that doesn't make it easy, because it is really annoying, you know, after work, you know, to actually go outside, pull down the bag, you know, move it down and everything, and then you fucking go hit it for a half an hour to an hour. Yeah, it's not really easy on the mind to think about. I do my training like bare-fisted, so obviously my knuckles get a bit fucked up. But when I, you know, first started, you know, it would hurt. It still does hurt. I'm not gonna say like, oh shit, you know, my knuckles are fucking made of, you know, bone premium or anything. But your knuckles, you know, they get stronger. Same reason why if you get a person who does a bunch of knuckle push-ups, they'll be better than a person who's just never done knuckle push-ups. And these person who's done knuckle push-ups might be able to do it on concrete, whereas the person who isn't as conditioned knuckle-wise, bone-wise, might only be able to do it on like inside floor or something like that. So that's what I mean about that. Obviously, just like muscles, it's kind of actually funny, the similarity. Just like muscles, you make micro tears in your muscles, but then in your bones, you can make micro fractures in your bones. And both ways, they get stronger. Your muscle will get stronger, your bones will get stronger. Grow back stronger, is what I mean. And so yeah, you're sort of training your bones a little bit like muscles, but I guess instead of protein is calcium, is the weird trade-off, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, calcium is good for bones, protein is good for muscles. Kind of like that. So it is a good thing that I drink a bunch of milk. See, my shake has 600 milliliters of milk, and I have 2 of them a day, so I'm having 1.2 liters of milk at least. That's bare minimum every day or so, so really good. It is very nice. I don't know why my camera is being weird. It's like blinking. So the calcium should be good for, you know, making sure the bones, you know, get back stronger and quickly as well. Someone lacking calcium might be a longer recovery. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it pains like heck. But first time I did it, this shit, it recovers quick, like quicker than, you know, like say you go in the gym for the first time and just destroy your body. It's gonna hurt you for maybe even a week. With the bones, it hurt me badly for that day and a bit the next day. Actually, that day, the next day, but the next day was significantly less. And then the next day it didn't hurt. So it was like from like shattered to recovered in like 3 days. So 3 total sort of days. So you could brush it off maybe to even 2 days. So it is like a pretty quick recovery, I'm not gonna lie. You know, even after the second session, it still hurt, but it gets back stronger. And now, like, session I just did, trying to feel, have I feel anything? And I especially felt a lot of pain when I was doing backhands, because it's literally, you know, this part of your hand, what's it called? You know, making contact with whatever you're hitting, a bag or whatever, right? And that would often hurt my wrist and often hurt my, like backhand, I guess. Yeah, so that would normally hurt those parts. But what is cool about that is I was like, shit, I'm not really feeling pain like I used to, you know? So with that, what is cool about it is I started trying to work in more backhands. I was actually able to work in more backhands because I couldn't before. I just couldn't before, and it just hurt my, like, what's it called? My, you know, hands too much to really incorporate it all that much, you know? So now I can, which is cool. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that, not gonna lie. So that is awesome. Yes, there, guys. Just checking everything's all running, all good. I'm gonna use this there, I think. Actually, I'm gonna go like this. These are in the way. I wanna have some space here. Dun, dun. Okay. So, as I was saying, yeah, I can do that now a lot more, which is nice. But a big part of the reason I was actually doing it is because I couldn't feel much pain when I was just striking. So I wanted to test my limbs. I was like, this is something that would hurt normally a lot. So I wanted to see if it would hurt or if I was actually recovering that quickly, you know, and building back that quick. But it did hurt a bit. It did. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It did, but it not as much as before. To a point where I could strike at least a couple times in a row. You know, with force. You know. Also, something I noticed is you actually gotta warm up your knuckles, because like the first few punches will feel a little weird, a little bit odd, a little bit finicky. But if you just do a little bit of this, it actually warms it up. It's just like sort of like, you know, weightlifting. You gotta warm up as well. So there's even, you know, warming up to it, which is something I would have never thought. But obviously, you don't need to do that if you're wearing gloves, or like, you know, like, so some people wear like those MMA gloves. Some people wear boxing gloves. Most people don't bare knuckle bags and stuff. I'm just doing that for the conditioning, because I find it really useless to be able to learn to fight and then be like, I can't use it in real life, because when you actually make contact with someone's face, like bones are much more dense than that bag's gonna be. So you're gonna just break your hand, or you're gonna hurt yourself almost as much as you're hurting them, which is never a good idea. So you want to be able to actually use what you learn in your self-defense or whatever the heck. I was doing 30 for these. I get a little bit sidetracked sometimes when I'm talking, so I just sort of yap a little bit. So don't mind it, guys. We're hitting 12 a lot easier on that than I was before. I really struggled to hit 12 on that before, but the fact I was actually able to do it there, I feel like if I really squeezed, I maybe could have got a 13th there. So you know, that's actually my fault. That's my bad for not going as hard as I should have. So that means next time I gotta go extra hard, you know. Wait, shit, I'm gonna check. Give me a sec, guys. Not bad. Anyways. I'll take off hoodie in a sec. I've been liking taking off recently. Is like nice. I've noticed, like, cause there's little, see where I work, there's these giant mirrors, not mirrors, but they're like just reflections. I can see when I'm like holding a tray of like glasses or whatever, and sort of see the bicep, like it looks big, but I feel like I'm starting to look, obviously I'm on a bulk, so it makes sense, but starting to look chunky now, you know, they definitely way more chunky than I used to be. It's still nice, because it's like different t-shirts I was used to wear before, even just 2 weeks before, starting to feel tighter, so obviously that's always nice, and that always looks sick. So when I cut, I feel like it's really gonna look sensational. I'm really gonna see something that I haven't seen before, because I really haven't ever like seen that sort of like prime bulk cut, because I messed up my last cut. Like, I'm not even lying, I fully screwed up. I spent so long getting to 75 kg last time, which is the highest I've been. I don't know what I am right now actually, so it might not be the highest anymore, but it was the highest I'd been. I spent so long getting there. I spent so much dedication just trying to actually get that, hit the scale and actually hit that number. And as soon as that happened, I just started slacking with the gym a bunch, and I started not eating. I was just, I don't know, I was sort of just in a stage of just big decline, and I stopped eating. Like the thing, I would eat like maybe 400 calories a day, so I completely screwed my cut. Another thing I did was I couldn't see as much progress as I wanted, and what I did is I cut down to 1,000 calories a day. And the problem with that is you have to when you're on a cut, the main focus that I didn't know before is protein. You have to focus on your protein, and if you don't, you'll do what I did and you just lose all of the, you know, mass and muscle that you just built on the bulk, but you lose all of that and keep the fat. So it's a double lose. And what I did on top of that is I started really feeling like crap, so I just started, you know, just screw it, you know. And I ate like 400 calories a day, and I wasn't doing anything, honestly. I was skipping gym, so it just wasn't a great stage, you know. It was like a big all-time low, because I got to my prime and then I lost it all. But you know, if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have recognized the importance of, you know, actually sticking to it, maintaining the whole, you know, bulk and cut, and also what the importance is of protein on a cut. Because before I was thinking just like, what the hell, is like I'm losing like weight, but I'm not keeping a muscle. But it's because I was having 1,000 calories a day, but none of it was really protein, so it was just a massive problem. And I just lost it all. I went down to 62 kg from 75. Yeah, rough. You do lose rapid weight when you're just not eating enough, like rapidly. So I always be careful, like if I do like screw up my calories for a day, because obviously like I'm having 3 to 4k calories a day. If I mess up a day, that's gonna be a fucking deficit of like 2k calories from normal, you know. So if I do mess up a day, I try my best to at least hit maintenance, or at least the day is not like completely diabolically like deficiting, if you get what I mean. It might sound a bit odd, I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah. Okay, I'll drop down to 28. It's gonna be 26. Because I've done that before. I like messed up. So I've gotta hit that. Okay. Okay. Not bad. That is like the exercise I hate the most, because it just feels awkward as heck. I feel like I'm using my back too much, a little bit. I mean, not at the start, like at the later reps to pull it up, which momentum and using other muscle isn't terrible, as long as you're actually using the muscle you're trying to train as well. But it just feels awkward, sort of like hunched over tight in that position, and it always gets me out of breath for that one. So we can take our wraps off for warming up. That's always okay. I don't like how they rearranged dumbbells, because now when I warm up, I do does feel awkward because I sort of liked being able to re-rack over there on the rack and be quick with it, but now I have to, like, you know, bend down, feel awkward, look down, what weight am I looking at, you know? It's a pain in the ass, but again, I don't really do much warm-up. It's probably why my elbows hurt when I do triceps. So don't follow my lead, guys. I am quite literally just maintaining, not getting injured, and hoping for the best. I'm gonna take it off now because it is getting warm now. You guys won't hear me too well now because I've taken it off, but should be okay. Is I think okay. Not bad. I'm sort of liking the non-compressed look a little bit better. Whereas this looser, it's nicer to, like, thingy. Like, it's like my body is breathing a bit better, you know? Because when you're always, like, you know, wearing a compression, stuff like that, it's like, it just feels too tight, you know? So when your body's actually, like, loose, it is nice. But we're gonna hit triceps. I'm gonna see how that goes. Hopefully, I just need to check one thing. Because I do have, like, this common event of my phone dying. I'm just checking the battery. Because I have sat there talking to myself for you know, almost an hour, not realizing I turned the camera around, shit, my phone's black instead. So the stream didn't end because I got this like special service I use, basically keep the stream up even if signal goes down, but it will just display like a you know, a BRB or a bitrate low sort of screen, which isn't the content. I'm gonna bring this closer just because guys aren't gonna see. I don't know if you guys will actually see that. Might be a little bit too far. Let's see. Okay, no, you do see, so it's chill. So we were doing 20s, so let's see how that goes today. I hope my elbows don't kill themselves. Oh, great first rep. 3. Not this song, man. Was 8 at least. Fuck. My neck always goes to the back when I do that. And I can't even pull it back. I just like to just chill here. But it gets annoying when you are just doing that. It gets annoying. It's cold. But yeah, it does get annoying when it is on your knees, when it's high weight. I think 20 is fine, but I think especially when it gets to 30, I think I just start to lose circulation in my legs doing stuff like that. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this. Okay, quick drink of water. I'll be back. I'll just keep this there so you can actually stay this way. I didn't know that I did that. Right. We do be back. I'm tired. Really exhausting day today. Not gonna lie. I feel like I actually am looking more so today. It might just be just because I've done a lot extra today. The water intake's gonna be sick though. We're looking at least 3 liters, maybe 4. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Got some lurkers over here. Are you finished?
Yeah, my phone's on like 70.
Okay, maybe it does have some fast charging, never mind, but are you finished though? Like,
Yeah.
your
I'll
whole.
be enough for.
No cables?
Huh?
No cables?
No, I'm not finished. I'm just giving it back.
Okay, I thought you meant your whole session.
Oh, no, I'm just.
You never told me what car though? The Fiat
What
500?
car I got.
There's a reason you're not saying it. It's.
No, I got a grey Polo.
Polo's
It's
good
only,
though.
I'm thinking to buy a new car when I actually like pass my test, so.
So you haven't passed, but you bought the car.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
It's just to
you did the
learn.
same thing I did.
My mum wanted me to learn in her car, but then she was like if you scratch the car or anything.
My dad's the same like that. He won't let me, but it's automatic, so. You
Yeah.
didn't get an
It's
automatic,
just
did
like
you?
if I crash my mum's car or anything, like she's not gonna be able to go to work or anything. So we thought like let's just buy like a shit box.
Don't call them a shit box. Like,
No.
I know it's your first car, but that's your baby now. You have
Yeah,
to
I've
take care of
named
it.
her. I've named her Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah.
I haven't named my car actually. I haven't gone that far, but no, I've had my car for 2
No,
years.
but she's so ugly. Like she looks like a man's car. Did I show you a picture of it? Do you want to see a picture?
Nope. Alright, BRB guys. I'll be back in a minute or two. What is up here? 17. Just in time. Alright, we are back, guys. I'm back from the delay. Quick, you get caught in a conversation. Yeah, we're actually pretty far from finishing. I still gotta do my sets here. So my triceps are probably like recharged in that time. Yo, if we look like this on the boat, I can't imagine the car. You're gonna be ridiculous. Drop 60 today. I already thought I was gonna hit myself in the head that last rep. I have done that before, not on this exercise, but on a different one, so it's not fun, I'll be honest. Cool. How my back hurts from that exercise. It's crazy work. Switchy. Vince. It's a shame to see them go, but we'll see them again soon enough. As soon as I hit 80 to 85, we'll come back down and we'll start seeing them pretty quick again. Cuts are always shorter than the bulks, like literally half of the time, or even less than half the time. Bulk just takes a long ass time to bulk and then cut. Alright. 30s for these, and we'll drop from there. We did recently get onto the 30s for this next exercise, so we'll see. I don't know if I'm here. I hope I'm not here. I don't know. We'll see. Yo, that actually looks sick when I do this. But yeah, I haven't told you guys, but I am thinking of using instead of I'm thinking of adding 2 things to my routine. Maybe not every single day, that might be a bit overkill, but every day for the one I'm gonna add to legs. I think for legs, because I haven't trained in a long time, so I don't, I got compliments. I don't need to train my glutes all that much, but I still want to, just because it'd be cool to complete the full routine to be able to train the glutes as well. But yeah, that's one of them. I want to train glutes, so I got to figure out some exercises, at least an exercise, to train that effectively. And then also, on top of that, I've also got to, I want to start stretching. Not really because of the workout itself, not really because of gym itself. The main reason I want to start stretching, maybe before the workout, maybe after, I don't know. Whatever the hell I do it doesn't really matter. But I just need to figure out how consistent that stretching needs to be. The reason I want to start stretching is because I want to get my flexibility up, I want to be more agile, get my flexibility up, be able to do the movements that, I'm not able to do as fluently right now. When you stretch, get your flexibility up, things like that. I'm going to be focusing not on just like stretching to like get your muscles warm, get your body like, all good for the, movement or gym session. It's more so flexibility improvement to just like, be able to get closer to doing the splits, things like that. Not because I want to do the splits, but because the splits technically allows me to be able to like move my legs, all the way, gets my flexibility, especially legs wise, up. I don't mind other flexibility like hip sort of mobility and yeah, I don't mind like hip mobility or like twisting motions, things like that. That's actually also really good, mainly twists and things like that. But I do want to get my leg mobility up, especially for kicks, because I think when obviously I do bag work, my kicks are the thing that I enjoy the most. So I want to be able to do get my kicks higher. They're not bad at all, but getting the flexibility up, being able to do something closer to the splits would be the same as being able to get that up, which means I'll be able to kick a lot higher, especially since I'm a short guy, being able to kick head height is obviously a plus for me, so that's something I want to do. Adding stretches, adding glute exercises, that's what I want to be adding next. And obviously I'll be streaming bag work eventually too. Knuckles are getting hella conditioned. When I'm doing bag work, I don't bleed anymore. It sort of just look crusty, if I'm honest. That's the main downside, I guess, but for the huge knuckle conditioning, it's good. I just did a back access work game, not hurting. Wrists, maybe the wrist because I was doing a lot of backhands, but not much, not nearly as much as before, so it is going really good. So anyways, let's get into the next step. And I guess the wrist help also does help with it does help with the gym too, because then if my wrists are stronger in whatever certain way that bag work actually does give it, that doesn't mean fucking hell. Yo, give me a sec. I just can't really be bothered today. So let me do something real quick, guys. Jeez. You know, it's the first time I've ever had to do that. But this guy just comes in and chat every session almost, just chatting nonsense. So I don't like to hate, and I don't like to, you know, say bad things about people. So that's the best I can do here. Maybe that on someone else's platform. Hopefully not, preferably not, because it's not a nice thing. But anyways, where can I go with these? I don't know. I couldn't be bothered. Sometimes I can, but it was not one of those days. Jeez. Yeah, I probably should have gone for that last shot, but that was a little bit dangerous because I needed to practically use full momentum to even get up. Otherwise, I'll just be hanging like this until I'll be able to actually get up. It'll take at least a while, and I'm not dropping a 30 kg dumbbell behind me. You know, no chance. So I can rebound and hit like something, maybe my phone does on the floor. Yeah, I'm not risking that. No, thank you. So, luckily, we didn't get that. I need to be careful though. I have, especially on that exercise, hit myself in the head a few times. It's not great. I actually started feeling dizzy one time when I hit myself in the head with that. It was actually the first time. First time I did it, I hit myself in the head with an 18 kg dumbbell. Second time I did it, I hit myself in the head with a 24 kg dumbbell. And now, it's only going up. If I hit myself in the head now, it's going to be a 30 kg dumbbell to the head. Which, it's not great. Not wanting that. That will actually suck. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I went home dizzy the first time. That's the second time maybe I didn't hit too hard. But basically, the way it happens is like I'm holding it like this, and it swings a little bit. When it swings, it will swing like this, straight to the head. Or if I miss, I might be close. It all depends, I guess, on how you hit something. It's like, obviously where is important, but also, on top of that is basically how hard you hit. Okay, I'm gonna go in again, but we are gonna go ahead and be a bit more careful this time. And we're gonna have to drop down to 26. Yeah, we'll do good. Cool. still find it crazy how there is a 28 kg dumbbell on the top row. I'm really actually probably just getting made a walk by this point. Exhaustion is really, I feel like, hitting now. Yeah, even with caffeine, I don't know because I have to keep it up at this point. Not bad. It's weird because I've been, feel like neglecting chest more so. Not on purpose, just the days that I've messed up have been like chest days. I feel like chest is one of the biggest things for me growing. Or looking better. But the main things looking better is just say arms and chest. Shoulders are actually not. The shoulders are looking good too. Another day, I think lats was showing quite a bit. Only with a pump mainly. But you know, if even I'm saying it all, you know, that's progress, you know. Anyways, one day rest day. Tuesday, back in. We got deadlifts and all that on Tuesday. Tuesday's the day I wanna hit a PR. I haven't PR'd in quite a while with deadlifts. So yeah, I haven't PR'd in quite a while with deadlifts. I feel like I really can't push 160 for sure. I just need to have like the proper hype up and that's just it. And we'll be alright. We just got one more like tricep exercise, and then we're on to the legs after. How do we even go with this one now? Like this, I guess. Yeah, we'll hit legs afterwards, and then we're done after. But you know, obviously with legs. It's a crazy one. Man, they be moving this fan closer and closer to where I work out, man. I don't know why, but they do be doing that. Which is a little annoying. Wait, how am I meant to use this cable? They're moving the fan here. I could just go to the side, you know. Have to move it. Let me double check this thing is charging because it's not. That'd be a bit of a funny one. What I noticed about back work is like your hands get itchy rather than like. I mean, at first obviously the knuckles are and stuff, but now hands just like itchy, and that's because obviously when you're like scraping against like what's it called? You know, the bag. It's basically it makes it crusty and itchy, you know. That's what I feel like is happening there. Especially in between the fingers is what actually happens as well. back a little bit more. I've been doing 100 for a little bit. Honestly, I would do rough actually, but that was mostly. Got a bit dizzy after that one, you know. Not gonna lie. When I start doing bag method, I don't know what bag I should use because I got like quite a few bags here. I'll show you actually. So that you got this one, you got like, all these different types. I feel like the third one is more of a kicking bag. Then you got maybe second one is a bit of both maybe. Then the first one is like a lighter boxing one. And you got this one which is heavy boxing, I think. Guys, let me know. I don't really like training bags in the gym. Like I got one at home, that's how I train. So yeah, I don't really know. Sort of new. Figuring out like what bag to use here. I do punches and kicks if that helps you guys at all. I wanted to do sparring a lot, but the guy I was gonna spar with, I don't know, not like on the best of terms it seems like right now. I mean, I thought it was right, but from what I've heard from different people, it seems like, I don't know, he's taking things quite personally. Anyways, that's a different matter, that's for off-stream stuff. We got almost at this, we got legs. We're gonna hit 210 kg today on the calves, so we have to. We're gonna hit that. We actually did rep it for at least 15 to 20 last time, so not bad. It's kind of cool when you actually take off the 2 plates, go down to 150, which is one I usually do before. Take off the 2 plates, and it actually feels easy. Obviously it's not, it's just because you've done 210, so 150 is going to feel a lot easier, but it's a lot nicer, I'd say. But yeah, you know, 210, you know, it really is starting to stack up, which is nice. Next stop, 220, 230 maybe. We'll see where we can go from there. But we are going to start to really approach our actual maxes really soon, because 12 is where you start hitting your limit, you know? It's like me, his second set always just feel a lot better than the first. I really like flopped the last rep there, so I wanted to try again to like, you know, like justify it, like, you know, I don't know, rectify. I don't know the word, man. Honestly, I'm just tired, but you guys know what I mean. To do better, you know. Stupid, man. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm still trying. I feel like it's not finished in a complete sentence. To I say objectify. To make it better. I don't know, man. Maybe to blanking hard, man. To show I could, I don't know. I'm not sure I could have done it, but I don't know. To make it better, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll cut my losses, you know. We are done now. We're gonna go on to legs. We did drop, right? I was about to say, man, fuck off. I haven't dropped. I did all that, and then I have to do it again. Because if I don't drop, I tend to do it again, just so I get to failure, and then I actually drop. So I'm gonna move over to legs, because that's what we got now. We do train legs, guys. We do train legs. So we're gonna go do that one. I'll lower the camera for you guys, so you guys can see. Did it smash?
I don't know if it's something else though.
It was the power bank. Can you get it?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Oh my god. I need to be so much more careful. This is not even the first time.
Really?
No, it's
I
not.
don't even know how that fell, to be honest.
Because it can like
So
tip
she
like.
got 3 legs. How'd you... That was all your fault.
I know. I'm clumsy as a person. I'm clumsy as a person. But thank you. My bad, guys. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We're gonna go with this. We'll see how 68 feels. If it is alright, I'm gonna go up. See how that feels. Hold up. Buddy, what's up, man? Or woman, I don't know what you are, but welcome to the stream. 12 controlled. Pretty good. Not enough to go up. Well, 12 is enough to go up, but I like to get to that 13, 14 range. Because I like to, if you know anything about me, I like to make sure I can go up a weight before I actually go up. Because a lot of people will just be like, oh, one session, I'm doing really good, I can go up, I can go up and go up. They might even go up 2 times in a session. But the thing about that is, if you don't match like the circumstances, you may be on pre-workout, you may have a bunch of caffeine going through your system, you may be super high from your gym bros. So many like things, you might have the best song playing, and if you can't maintain that every session, then you're gonna find yourself going down, and it's so demotivating. So much of an L. Going up in a session and then going back down. So I'd rather save myself a loss, make sure I can actually hit the weight and then go up. How much time have I been working out? I don't even know what time I got here. I got here maybe 2:30? 2:40 maybe? So it's now 4:15 AM, which means you're about an hour and a bit. You know, like hour 30-ish type thing. So yeah, we are quite a bit into the work. I've already finished arms. I'm onto legs, but there's still some stuff for you to see. After this exercise, we've got the machine to your left. I don't think you can see it for hamstrings, but we'll do that, and then the big main event is gonna be the leg press. But I use leg press not for the actual like the whole motion. I use it just for the top motion. I use it for calves. Because I'm already doing quads, I'm already doing hamstrings, so I'm gonna be doing calves after. But that's my favorite one because you know it's like nice how it feels, and then also it's high weight, so it's cool. It's we're gonna be doing over 4 plates each side, so gonna be pretty diabolical. But I did do 210 last session for 15 to 20 reps, so I'm not gonna go up because remember I only do it only go up after at least 2 sessions of hitting the weight. So this will be my second session. If I hit it hard, if I hit it well, I'm gonna go up. There's a time where I used to do 3 sets of the Legacy every exercise. I mean, I told you guys before, to be honest, because there's always new people in it, so I'll explain again. But there's a time back when I was first starting the gym, actually in the gym. I'm 17 years old or something like that. I used to do, my sessions were 3 hours long, but like they were 3 hours long of constantly doing something. I'm talking like really little rest. First, I'd warm up with like 3 sets of push-ups till failure. Then I'll do my whole workout, and my workout would be for arms. I'm not talking any other body part, just arms. Obviously now I do like 2 body parts in a session, but just arms. I would have 18 different exercises. 18, 3 sets each. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it took me 3 hours plus, and that's constantly working. No like messing about. And I'd be also be going like trying to go every day. I don't think I would go literally every day, but at the start I was pretty consistent. So 18 exercises is ridiculous. That's super overkill. 18 exercises, that's the type of stuff you do for a week and a half of arms, not one day. Anyways, let's move the hamstrings. I think I can move my legs a little bit. So we should be just checking stuff there. Cool. My hamstrings are actually kind of messed up from the bike work earlier, especially with the kicks. I did go quite crazy, so my hamstrings are kind of, especially my hips and my hamstrings, kind of told right now. So I don't know how we're gonna do with this. It's not even, it goes even down to the joints, to be honest. I really don't know if we're gonna hit this all that well. Yeah, it is just not happening today. Normally don't perform that bad on hamstring, it's just bag work day, you know, it's like, just wasn't happening. It's showing, you know, the fatigue is showing now. I could normally always hit at least 14 first set, just hit 8. So, total today. We're still gonna try, still need to hit it. There's no cough up though, so. It's not enough rest time, is it? Oh yeah, no. That's so much chill. Let's try. Just a minute. trying not to use the handles. Just for a sec. I really don't know how it's actually gonna go now. I don't know how it's gonna go with the calves. My hamstrings are performing like this. Well, I hope it's alright. Should be. Guys, just let me know how your guys' night is going. Or morning, might not be night for you guys. We're chilling, wrapping things up now. Last exercise of the session. We'll be done. Finally get rest tomorrow. Finally. You know, as much as it is nice to come to the gym, do all the things you need to do, get it all done, relax your brain, it's also nice to have a deserved rest day, you know? Because it's tough, I don't know. But that's the point of it, and then you're doing what most people don't. At the time I go, I'm coming when most people are sleeping. So, even more so that way. But it's not only a physique you get out of the gym. That's a trophy you can take everywhere, of course. You know, like your physique is something you don't need to flex, you don't need to show, it is just there all of the time. It's your trophy you take for all the hard work, maybe dieting, you know, all those sets, all those reps, every single uncomfortable thing you do that gives you that physique, you wear it everywhere, which is nice. But there are definitely way bigger other factors that come into what you get out of the gym, you know, it's like, you know, a lot of people would say like health, and absolutely, health is one of the biggest benefits of it, of course, because I think genuinely, if you are trying to look younger, if you are trying to, you know, have a body that seems like you're 20 years younger, gym is something that can definitely do that. You see some of these 40-year-olds who have a good physique, 40 years old, 50-year-old, and they look like they're 20 years younger just because of that physique. Literally, and I'm not even lying, it genuinely does have good, like, de-aging effects, like the gym. You look just younger, not just by physique, but also just your face, less wrinkles, you know, just all sorts of stuff like that. Maybe more wrinkles because your face is always like scrunched up and stretched. But, yeah. Anyways, I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Just gonna ask a question real quick. Wait a little bit during the set. Are we out of water? Almost. No problem hydrating. Was that your last one?
Huh?
Was that your last one?
Yeah, what?
I was gonna say, I wanted to go off. I would back in, but it'd be a lot of
Yeah. Do you want me to wipe it?
I don't think I'm getting ring one from you. You're extra protective about yourself.
Okay.
Alright. You know, I normally use this angle here. It normally captures cool. So, 200, I think that's actually what I did last time. I didn't do, I might be, I'm not sure. Oh, shit. You guys can finally hear me. When that topple over of the happened, receiver came out of the phone, which means, unfortunately, you guys probably didn't hear a lot for a while. Alright. Just keep breathing. He's bubbling out. Ay, 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 ay. Definitely harder than a bag. Alright. Jesus, it. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Kinda got really off track and sidetracked by the fact that my receiver fell out of the phone, and I was like hella worried about losing that. Luckily I ended up finding it. That's awesome. But it just threw me off, thinking that, not even thinking that, knowing that a lot of the stream didn't get audio in terms of my mic, so that kind of sucks, but it's alright. Well, you know, we'll live. We'll be in gym on the Tuesday, so day after tomorrow, and then on top of that, probably stream anyways tomorrow, something, not gym but something. Anyways, yeah, that's it today. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the chats and stuff. Someone did come in earlier, and I couldn't actually speak to them because I don't know, my mic obviously wasn't working because it's another thing in the phone. But anyways, appreciate you guys all being here and coming through. I'll see you guys tomorrow with something, some sort of stream, and then Tuesday as well, gym again. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you tomorrow, and all the best guys. Take care of yourself. That's me signing out.